Thank you for watching me on YouTube. Guess what? I took a test. You know why I took a test? It's because I want to live a healthy life. It's not one of those tests you had to study for, but it's a test that may save your life in the long run. You see this band-aid on my finger? This band-aid represents an HIV test. I went down to my local healthcare provider and got an HIV test. The reason why I did it is because I want to live a healthy life. And I encourage all my viewers who are watching me on YouTube to go and get tested. Know your score. There's 1 out of 10 Americans who are living with HIV, and there's probably 1 out of 250 living with HIV and not even know it. The reason why I go and get an HIV test is because I want to live a healthy life. I'm not ashamed of going to a health clinic, or I'm not ashamed to go to my doctor to find out the results. When I found out my results came out HIV negative, I was relieved. Matter of fact, I did, thank God, I did one of those. But to the millions out there who probably are not aware of what might happen when you go to a health clinic or you go to your local doctor, you never know until it happens. Now, you may have HIV and you may think that you may die from HIV, but that's not true. Millions of Americans living with HIV live healthy lives. Ask Magic Johnson. One of the reasons why I'm doing this video is to give a lot of Americans who are sexually active an understanding of what's going on in your communities and what's going on for millions of Americans who are trying to find treatment for HIV or the cure for AIDS. I get this because I do this as a living. I do community service. I want to share with you all my experiences by blogging on YouTube. So my finger represents millions of other fingers out there who have went and took an HIV test. HIV is spread through vaginal sex, oral sex, and anal sex. It's unprotected sex mostly. It could also be spread through sharing needles, blood transfusions, and if you're pregnant and you had a child, your child could get HIV. Men, it's time to wise up. If you're having multiple partners, carry one of these. Condoms. Condoms will save you from an embarrassment. If you love this woman, have sex with one woman. If you're going to have multiple partners, and for all the guys who are living on the down low, you know, some of the guys who have sex with women and then have sex with men, I'm going to tell you something. Wear one of these. It's an embarrassment if you catch HIV and you don't even know it. That's why when I go to these health clinics or I go to my doctor, I always tell people that when you go to having sex with women, you want to be strapped up. You want to be protected. You want to know what you're getting into. Because if you don't know your score, you may end up dying. There's thousands of diseases out there, and HIV is one of the diseases you cannot cure. They're working on research to cure HIV, but it's not right now possible for anyone to be cured of HIV or AIDS. I want you to understand, it's a safety issue. It's not a partisan issue. It's not a black and white issue. It doesn't discriminate against race, gender, sexuality, or nationality. HIV is a global epidemic. The virus becomes AIDS, you could die from it. There's millions of Americans who are living with HIV and thousands of Americans probably living with the AIDS virus. AIDS is killing people across this country and across the world. And I want to share with you the experiences all ways by telling you the truth. If you don't go out there and get a test, you'll be sorry. Thank you for watching me on YouTube.